Welcome, friends. My name is Rebel Thunder, and I'm about to invade your house with another epic gameplay. We're continuing Resident Evil 4, the remake. So, we pretty much just crash landed in the castle. We just got herded by a bunch of catapults, and now we're up in this place where there's going to be a Ramon Salazar trying to take Ashley from us. We're not letting to let him, because he's an evil bastard. However, let me see. One thing at a time, as they say, though. We got pretty much the merchant, Murchie over here, and he's kind of lonely, so let's see what he's selling.
Well done deserves payment in kind.
Yes, dude.
Something new for you.
Oh, wait, he does? Oh my god, he says I got something new. He carries the same old crap as always. That's fake news, bruh.
I assure
You suck.
you, come back anytime.
Okay, thank you for that, though. I will. We're about to come across the cutscene, ladies and gentlemen. You best open your peepers, because we got a Ramon Salazar waiting to just be revealed. And here he goes.
Most warm welcome to my castle. Such a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance, Mr. Kennedy.
Who the hell are you?
Me? Oh, please, call me Ramon. And allow me to get straight to the point. I would like you to hand the girl there over to me. Now.
Yeah, fat chance, Ramon. The girl's just fine. With me.
Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Kennedy. How novel. Nonetheless, you see, the girl must be ours. With a girl as the very source, your United States and then the entire world shall overflow with his grace. For that is the iron will of my master, the most holy, Lord Sadler. So then, you will comply. Yes? Never!
You heard the lady.
How unfortunate. Do make sure our guest feels at home, now that he has chosen death.
Leon?
Just stay close.
Okay, so we just got introduced to the, what is it called? The Zealots. And, holy crap, there's a lot of them. They got swords and shields.
No
And
problem.
actually, none of them have swords. They got maces. What's it called? Yeah. And, this is a, oh god. I should be prepared for this kind of thing. I've done this before. But all of a sudden, I just decided to run backwards, but why don't I have the shotgun, though? Oh, grenades, yes. Grenade, please don't fail me. Haha. That's what I call explosive, man. That's a fun weapon, stranger. Oh, God. Wait, I just got the Black Nine, or Blacktail. Krampus. This is nice, dude. It has such a classic feeling to it. Oh my god. Well, shit. Oh my, dude. Lord. Let me heal up. It wasn't supposed to happen, but it did.
Hurt?
I'm good.
Who am I trying to fool? Nobody except myself, I guess. So now let's... I just realized I never quite repaired the knife.
Good luck to you, stranger.
So let's do that. And it looks like we can afford a few more upgrades, though. This
kind of
here,
work is about
that
finesse,
there.
stranger. Little bit
So far, we got pretty much everything under wraps. Nothing left to be desired. It's fine sport, you asked me. I think this is what's going on. However, oh, we just got the treasure map for the castle.
finds and trinkets in this clown's castle.
Yes, I'll be taking that, you best. Let me see. So now, pretty much, this castle is pretty ominous, pretty foreboding. Good lord, in 3/4. Ah, I love the it's like an amber feeling it gives off. It's got the candles and the fogginess and whatever's going on here, dude. The art directors knew what they were doing. I like how all the candles. There's like 1,000 candles in this room. Good lord. But this is just so. It's got such an awesome feeling to it. The night, treasure, the paintings.
Stick close.
However, I will say, they did the two parts pretty cool. They did them justice. The farm and the castle. The island, though, it sucks. They scattered just a whole bunch of crap everywhere and expected it to look good, but it's just. They just put crap everywhere. But these two parts here, man. I will admit, there are a few parts inside the castle that don't make sense. They have like this farm equipment up in like a high tower. How to get there, I don't know, but I'll point it out when I come to it. Don't ask me. I'm not a game developer, I'm just a commentator. But now, we get Ashley. You can please unlock the door. Yes. She's cool, bro. She's got your back when you need it. Yes, as Leon said, I owe you one. You know there's going to be some good stuff up in these vases. If ever you go into a royal castle, and you got this dude called Ramon Salazar, you best cut all the vases up and take the ammunition inside. Then again, that's just physics. So, is there anything up in here I should take? Because I have a feeling. There's this treasure, but that's pretty much until later. So let's just go ahead. Oh, babe, you best believe we're gonna hit the Gara door, the guy with the huge claws, and it's gonna be crazy for a hot second. Let me hit those. Gotta get this chandelier down, cause that shouldn't be up there. And another red herb. Red herbs. They'll keep your clock ticking for a while. So, and who put that chair up there? This is like half castle, half dungeon. This, I don't know what this is. Oh, yes, I know where we are right now, though. We're about to get in it, bro. Like I said, this is gonna be the, it's gonna be the caretaker's notes. I was awoken in the middle of the night once again. It's those awful noises coming from the basement. The sounds of nails clawing at the stone walls, and the writhing moan of curses. That man harbors enough hate to ruin this world. He once served as the lord of the castle, as the torturer, like his father and grandfather before him. It's one of the more unsightly legacies left by the Salazar family. Even among his family, he was special. He enjoyed his work wholeheartedly, and had a talent for it. He was gifted at tormenting others. His ability soon attracted the master's interest, and when he took him to the dungeon, "No, I can't write anymore. I won't. I don't want to recall what happened down there. My mind can't take it. It will break me." I was ordered to attend to him, feed him, dispose of the filth, all while listening to that wretched voice every night. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough. I will not tolerate one more night in this castle. I shall leave tomorrow. Far away, where that voice cannot reach my ears. Okay, so that's pretty much the caretaker. Holy crap. I don't know what's going on here, but certainly there's a whole lot of torture devices. I've never seen... That's pretty much a wheel with spikes, bro. I think I have an idea what goes on with that. That does not look pleasant at all. And that's straight up a guillotine. Should a guillotine be put in a torture room? I don't know, I'm not a torturer. That looks painful. That's not your typical yoga machine. Maybe that's how they did yoga back in the 17th century. Don't ask me. And that's straight up just a chair with spikes. Thank God. Thank God that we're in the 21st century, ladies and gentlemen. However, I see some handgun bullets. Oh, damn. And here's the thing. Thank God I got the sniper rifle, because this dude, the Garador, he's got the weak point on the back. And you want to make sure that you do as much damage before you can leave. This here, though, I know what this is called. This is called the Iron Maiden. God bless anybody who was put inside. Holy crap. However, I'm not here to ponder that. I'm here to continue on where we can save Ashley. And right here it says, "Ha muerto la luz." That pretty much means, ladies and gentlemen, the light is gone. So we'll take the dungeon key. That's intricate. intricate and scary, were about to come. May we present to you the finest gentleman in the whole entire game, the Garador. Garador? One or the other. Yeah, he's a handsome boy. And you can tell he's probably one of the most handsome guys in the game. This dude isn't too bad. At least, actually, no, he's not bad at all. He's quite easy. However, he becomes a challenge. Squeak Squonk. We just came into his apartment and already we're making all sorts of rackets. With the, Oh no, you stay back. You just run by me. No, he becomes a challenge when you have to face two of them later on. Because it's pretty much those guys and a whole bunch of other guys. Right now he's fair game. Not too bad. However, let me see. You best believe I got a taste of bullets from you. It's not a taste of wants, it's a taste of bullets. A whole barrage loaded up in my gun so I can unleash. You, my good sir, do you have a name? May I refer to you as Gustavo? You will be Gustavo from now on. Let me hit you with a bullet. I see your weak spot, Gustavo. Now, if you can stop wrecking the place up. Yeah, just like Leon said. Gotcha. This guy isn't too bad at all. I don't know how many sniper shots he takes. He's supposed to be considered a boss. Here's the thing, though. I will say, the caveat is if he does hit you, he's going to make sure he takes away all of your health. Unlike the other bosses. He might not be able to see you. It might be easy to hit. But when he does actually get you, you best hang on to your socks, because that's when it happens. Okay. He doesn't like him when you shoot him in the back. Let me see. And it's not too bad. Honestly, though, wait a second. In the hardcore version of this game, there's a lot more of these wooden walls and those little squeaky squonkies hanging from the ceiling. So, it does become a little bit of a... Oh no, he heard that. What was I thinking? Rapola. Wait, I got a clear shot. Yeah, baby, I got your number now. You best believe, buddy. Huh. Gustavo. How did that tickle you? Let me see. As long as he's not the one tickling us. Now he's running around the place. Good lord. Yeah. Gotta get the dead shot. Gotta wait a second. Oh my god, dude, the sound is just phenomenal in this here area. That's another thing I love about this game. However, here's the thing. They mastered the art of sound when it comes to this game. But they just didn't create ambiance. Like just, how shall I describe it? Like a dynamic feeling that the world gives off. Yeah, the sound is screechy and squonky and it's like music. But the original game just had like, every location had a much stronger feeling because of the music played. I guess what I'm trying to say is, yes, the music's epic, it just doesn't give that same feeling as the original. But dude, they nailed the images, the graphics, everything. Every time they made an enemy, they made him justice. Because, just look at the Garador, he's living proof that this love and dedication and artwork that went into making this game. Yes, that is one dead Garador. He's like, he's got the build of a soldier. If he was like 9 or... Yeah, he's no more than 9 foot. However, he does have like meter-long claws on him. Good lord. That's why you best be prepared to... They said, though, there's a way. If you flashbang him from all the way over there, you can avoid the fight. I'm not a professional, so I wouldn't know, but I just hear, you know, I spread the gossip, some would say. But, let me see, gotta get the pesetas. And we're pretty much cleared, we just made this area. Gotta get back to Ashley. We now have the dungeon key, so that's under wraps. We can focus on the next leg of our journey, wherever that may take place. However, I like these vases, dude. I've never seen anything quite as intricate as them. Just like the bison head it has on it, and like the pillar up on top, or whatever that's called. If I were to shoot that, would the whole vase break? No, apparently not. Wait, Wait a second. Okay, so apparently physics makes sense. Yes. Love it. Couldn't expect physics to not make sense, but then again, not always does. So, with that being said, let's get back to Ashley. We finally have the key so that we can continue on forth and where we cameth frometh. And this dude here has seen better days. But you, my good sir, your name will be Anne Francisco. That's new because I've already said Francisco before. This dude is Anne Francisco. Kind of like San Francisco. Maybe it was his grandfather who discovered the Americas. Don't ask me, I'm not a historian. However, we're about to go into the next gulches of our journey. The recesses lurking within the castle somewhere. So, this is pretty much like a box room, for lack of a better word. But there's some fine chandeliers up in this bia, so let's continue. That's like towels galore. I like me a nice towel. I use a towel when I see one. However, we get another box. Oh, baby, 2 green herbs. You gotta be kidding me. That's awesome. I will take them. You best believe so. Let's go. Hang on. There's gotta be... For a hot second, I ran out of commentary. But there's really no action going on. Okay. This is a room. What was I gonna say? In the original game, I don't believe there's any... Wait, this is actually a combination of 2 things in the previous game. There's the art gallery, where you have to get, like, the pictures. There's, like, gotta be, like, 6 people facing the front side, and no less, no more. But there's also the swords, where you get the silver sword and the golden sword, and that's in the original Resident Evil. They mishmashed it in this game, and they kind of came out with this. I think it's pretty cool, because you gotta get the rusty sword, the bloody sword, the golden sword, and of course, the sword. So let's go do that right now. Now there's like, I think that's supposed to be a mermaid, but Jesus Christ, that looks nothing like a mermaid. It's like a scary fish, a snake, and an eagle. So, let's see. And the elk. Oh, dude, that dude's handsome. Who's that guy supposed to be? He looks like he came out of the 17th century, but I like his mustache. I wish I had a mustache. I would be fancy like that. Oh, and apparently, wait, we're forgetting 2 different key items here that I really should be having. Yeah, there we go. That's what I call a puzzle solved. Not quite just yet, though. We gotta still implement the pieces where they belong before we can sing victory, because it's always one thing at a time, as some people would say. However, let me see. This guy gets the iron sword, and this guy gets the golden sword. This guy here gets the bloody sword. These swords are fancy, bro. They even got gems invented into them. And the rusty sword. Don't mind me, I got the burps welling up in my chest yet again. Yeah, I've never seen swords with gems inside, bro. That's pretty fancy. And it's got an intricate design. In history, that would have been impractical, but they could have made it with molds. Then again, a king's sword. Why wouldn't a king have a sword, you know? I mean, some kings actually fought in battle. They right along with their men. However, I would expect their sword to have at least a couple gems inside or something. You know, a solid gold sword, that would be crazy. Nowadays, that's probably worth a whole lot of money. Back then, gold probably didn't have as much worth as it does today. I'm not no historian, don't get me wrong. I love to talk about the subject because there's always intricacies and details that are just fascinating about that very specific subject. However, I am no historian, don't get me wrong. But we're pretty much back in this very area. So, yes, Ashley. Very observant. This is the same room as earlier. So, get the resources. The episode seems to be coming to a conclusion, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ask me. I don't write the rules. Each and every episode is 20 minutes. So, now here goes Leon with another clunky catchphrase. However, we're about to get another piece of treasure. And I will have to continue this episode in the next run, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say thank you so much. Wait, I have the bad habit of doing the outro way too soon, even before I even think of finishing the episode. That's not how it goes. But as of for now, I want to say thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. I hope your day is awesome, and I will see you guys in the next adventure. Peace out.